this past spring in Midland, Michigan, experienced a flood so devastating, with deadly flash flooding, overrunning dams and roadways, that it displaced 10,000 residents. It was considered once in a 500-year weather event. But those once in many generation events, they're now happening every year. The past 10 years were the hottest decade ever recorded. The Arctic is literally melting. Parts are actually on fire. What we're seeing in America, in our communities, is connected to all of this. With every bout with nature's fury caused by our own inaction on climate change, more Americans see and feel the devastation, whether in a big city, small towns, on coastlines, or in farmlands. It's happening everywhere, and it's happening now, and it affects us all. Nearly 200 cities, not Republican or Democratic cities, 200 cities are experiencing the longest stretches of deadly heat waves in 50 years. It requires them to help their poor and elderly residents adapt to the extreme heat to simply stay alive, especially in the homes without air conditioning, which many don't have. Our family farmers in the Midwest are facing historic drought. Those follows record floods and hurricanes, sped by windstorms all this year. The speed of those windstorms has been incredible when you saw it on television or saw it in person. It's ravaged millions of acres of corn, soybeans, and other crops. Their very livelihoods, which sustain their families and our economy for generations, is now in jeopardy. How do they pay their bills this year? What will be left to pass on to their kids? And none of this is happening in a vacuum.